Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel and welcome here if you are new to Intuitive Empress Tarot. Today we're going to get started and tune and tap into your love and relationship reading for the month of September 2024. I invite you to stay to the very end of this reading, Cancer, because I am going to be answering a yes or no card for you. So it's got to be a yes or no answer, however. So pull that question into your mind. Ask your higher self, is there anything that I am seeking clarity on right now? And I will get that going for you towards the end of the messages today. There will be an extended reading as always. And if you'd like to check out my personal readings, you can do that in the description box below. Let's get started. So we're going to start by pulling some cards for your side of things, how you're showing up in this connection, and the person on your mind, where they're currently at. We have the Chariot and Denial. Okay, interesting. How is Cancer's person showing up here? Ecstatic Union and Alchemy. What is the obstacle between these two? Maiden Beauty. And what is the connecting factor? Nurturance. You could have put a lot of time and energy into this connection already. What is the connecting factor? Initiation. Yep. And how is this person viewing you at this time? Ascension. Crone. How are you viewing them? Failure in reverse. So on your side of things, Cancer, you have two sevens, which is quite interesting. Middle of the deck, we have Maiden Beauty as the obstacle. Bottom of the deck, we have the Balance card. So there's a lot of shadow work that I think you've been diving into in this relationship with this person. This could be somebody that you've been in a relationship with for a long time, with the Nurturance card here. There's definitely this strong connecting energy when it comes to your relationship with them. And it really rests in this spiritual desire to grow. We do have the Initiation card, which shows me that you've come on earth together to learn some pretty powerful lessons, to actually initiate each other into higher realms of consciousness. And what's interesting here is with the Denial card, there's something that you could be avoiding to look at in your own life that is coming up to the surface right now and is really wanting your attention. And you do have the capacity, Cancer, with the Chariot to move forward whatever this is, but it's going to require you stepping out of denial. So I'm not sure what this is exactly. You will know better than me. We can actually get a clue. So let's see, what area of your life does this pertain to? Most likely this connection, but it's not always. Gemini. So when I think of Gemini, I think of the mind because of its connection to Mercury. So some thoughts that you are thinking are really not rooted in truth at this moment. And Spirit is actually wanting you to be very mindful of believing all of your thoughts. Like, you don't need to believe every thought that you think. So this is a powerful reminder for you that some of the thoughts that are coming to you right now could be arising from these unhealed parts. And what's interesting is the opposite sign of Gemini is Sagittarius, which is ruler of the 9th house. And when we have that oppositional energy, we can always learn something from the sister sign. So with Gemini, it's all about knowledge, and then Sagittarius is more about wisdom. So where can you move from knowledge to wisdom in your life and really apply what you've been learning without shying away from the things that are erupting within you? Now, with this particular connection, I do feel with the Maiden card and Beauty as the obstacle, I always think when I see this card, you know, a younger girl of course, you know, she's right there, smack dab on the middle. But the maiden archetype is very different from the mother. It's very different from the mature woman, the crone. She can be much more playful, but she can also be a little bit more narcissistic and immature. So there's a level of maidenness that almost needs to be surrendered within this relationship in pursuit of something higher in terms of your self-development. So this person is actually seeing you going through such an immense change right now. You're overcoming, and even if it feels like you're not, you definitely are in big ways, and you balance each other out. You could be at very different phases of your journeys, but because there's this oppositional energy, this yin and yang, you tend to center each other. So I do feel like there's a lot of love here. You're both going through a pretty challenging process. I think that this person could be taking it maybe a little lighter than you are right now, because it feels like there's some heavy energy surrounding your side of things versus this person. There's this fiery quality, which is more energized. But regardless of who this person is, they are also going through a powerful transformation with the alchemy card here. This is Temperance. They could be a Sagittarius, a Gemini. They could be a Capricorn. But yeah, let's get a card here about where this person is at in terms of their journey. You are good enough and your dreams need a practical plan. So 2 cards that are connected to Earth. They are definitely focused on their dreams and grounding themselves right now. And they're thinking about the future. They're also thinking about the future of this connection. I think that they have invested a lot in this relationship. And with nurturance here, it makes me feel like because this is the connecting energy, they don't want to just stop watering this with you. Where are you currently at in your personal energy? Hold your vision. Okay. So I'm also getting with hold your vision and the fixed moon, there is this level of denial that's coming up again. It's like that fixed energy of wanting to hold tightly to a certain way of thinking. So Spirit again is illuminating here that whatever vision you're holding, it could be wise to surrender this to the divine, because it's almost making me feel like some of the things that you're yearning for wouldn't even bring you happiness anyways. These visions that you may hold, I'm not saying they're not worthwhile to pursue, but to really reflect on what is driving those visions in the first place. Like, what is the why behind what you're seeking in the world or seeking out of this relationship? Really connect to the heart of your why right now and surrender your fears around not having your needs met or not being lovable or whatever it is, whatever your fears are. I'm actually going to pull some more cards about this denial card here because it's calling to me so strongly in your reading today, Cancer. Intensity, okay. So there could just be a lot coming up for you right now, Cancer, where it's like it's genuinely burdensome. The intensity is so strong that you're just trying to kind of like push it to the side and not deal with it all at once. You're definitely meant to have patience with yourself at this moment. This feels like it could be connected to this relationship, but it feels like it's much deeper than this relationship at the same time. This feels like you're going through a massive initiation and process of evolution right now. And you could be doing some shadow work where all you want to really do is be, celebrating your life and easefully stepping into the next phase, but it's requiring more of you. And it's like, it's almost draining your energy. And so there could be things that you've been postponing, actions that you've been guided to take but haven't taken. And I know that this reading has maybe gotten a little bit off track today, but I'm just following my guidance. With the past lives card, be very patient with yourself, because whatever you're working through right now, has its roots in the past. And I never do anything alone. I always say to my clients, like, call in your spirit team to work with you on these particular issues. I always say, you know, Holy Spirit, uplift my thoughts. Holy Spirit, train me to see how you see this situation. Holy Spirit, you know, cleanse me of any deceptive thoughts, things like that. I don't do it alone. I don't try to figure it out alone. And with fighting, there's something that you're fighting here or denying that needs to be addressed in order for not only you to move forward with greater balance and openness and harmony, but for this particular relationship to nurture itself and to grow as well. It seems like the way this person views you, they hold you in high regard and high esteem. I don't see this person turning their back on you anytime soon, but it also feels like you're going through this tremendous process of personal growth here. So that feels like it could be one of the blockages for this union. Now, in the extended reading, we're going to tune into this person's feelings, intentions, next move, as well as the likely outcome between you guys. And let's pull your yes or no card. And my loves, if you'd like to book an evolutionary natal chart reading, which is an astrology reading, you can check out the description box below, as well as my private tarot readings. There's a number of different offerings down there. We have completion. So this is definitely a yes, and also confirming my intuition, which is like you're bringing to a close some of these patterns of self-denial or destructive thoughts, or feeling like you need to carry this burden alone, Cancer. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Mwah. Bye for now.